So we're going over Franklin Pierce. Um, Miss Jane Apple means Appleton. Mm, Let me know if you want me to go through more detail on. This is the Appleton line. You see that just follow the lines here. You can see which branches it goes down. Elizabeth means Jesse Appleton, Francis Appleton. Mm, mm. Elizabeth Hubbard, Elizabeth Sawyer, Isaac Appleton, Francis Sawyer, Elizabeth Treadwell, William Sawyer, Sarah Littleton, Francis Littleton, Rebecca Rust, Sarah Hannah Hobart, Henry Rust, Peter Hobart, Elizabeth Ibrook, Margaret Dewey, and Edmund Hobart, 1570 in Norfolk, England. Robert Dewey, Margaret Stacy, Thomas the Martyr Hobart, Helena Winsoffer, Richard Dewey, William Richard Dewey, Robert Dewey the First, Margaret Stacy, William Stacy, Thomas Shirley, Alice Shirley, John Stacy, Jean Alice Hayer, Elizabeth Thomas Shirley, Elizabeth Willward, John Haver the Third, and Sullyard, John Robert Stacy the Second, Alice Torney. Um, these are coat of arms, a cool coat of arms database. I don't know if this is exactly Pierce, but this is some of Franklin Pierce's coats of arms. Um, and so then Thomas Turney, Alice de Brockle, Alice Pashley, John Stacy, John Turney, Bennett de Howard, William Stacy, Lady Margaret Woodville, Richard Woodville, Jaqueta de Luxembourg, Bennett Honeywood, William Brockle, 1415. Richard Woodville, first Earl of Richard William Woodville, Joan Betty's Gate, Pierre the First of Luxembourg, Comte, Margarita, John Bodelgate, Richard Videville, Elizabeth Lyons, Thomas Stacy, Joanna de Tile, Tilden, Bandish family, Alice Bandish, John Bodygate, Betty's Gate, Esquire, Mary Beauchamp, John Beauchamp, Joan de Bridport, Alice de St. Lys, John Lyons, Richard Bidville, Elizabeth Lyons, who did those, Isabel Lyons, John Woodville, John Lyons, Marjorie Oakley, Adam Oakley, Geva Lovell, Richard DeLyons, Emma 2. I wonder if this is Oakley sunglasses. And there's later, no, this is a completely different video, I think. I'm not sure. No, this one has a Gwis. Oh no, Gawker Kroger was on a different one. Um, yeah, there was a Gawker Kroger, so I'm wondering if that's Kroger supermarkets. William DeSenlis, Richard DeSenlis, Maud I believe is woman. Geva Lovell, Simon DeSellis, Anne Ballistrius, Simon the Fourth DeSenlis, Amica de Huntington, William the First King of Scotland, Alice de Gant, Simon the Third de Senlis, Gilbert de Gand, Rohes de Clare, Henry of Huntington, Earl, Ada Warring, Simon the Second de Celis, Earl, Isabel de Beaumont. Feel free to fast forward, rewind, and speed up, slow down. I was gonna add on captions here. How do I do this? Robert de Beaumont the second, the Hugh. I'm not sure what that is. We can look later. Amicia de Gal, Matilda de Huntington, Queen of Northumbria, um, or somewhere, Princess of Northumbria. Waltheof the second Earl of Northumbria, Judith de Lenz, Robert de Beaumont, first Earl, Isabel Elizabeth de Vermedoy, Raoul de Gale, Signor de Mont, Halvey de Hede de Monte. I don't know if captions are only on the paid version of Zoom. Let's see. Lambert de Boulogne, Comte Adelaide de Normandy, Judith de Lenz, Waltheof, Randolph Le Riche de Senlis, and Judith Swillard Biorson, Northumbria, Bernicia Lambert de Bouillon. Oh, I already did that one. Robert the First Le Magnifique de Northumbria or Normandy. Not sure. Eustache de Boulogne, the first Comte, Matilda von Leven. But Badron de Boulogne the second, Aleda von Holland, Lambert the first, Met de Bard, Graf Gerber de Bas Lotharin, Rainier. I wonder if this is King Rainier because of rain. De Hainaut the third, Comte, Adela von Dashberg. Rainier II, Adelaide, Graf Hugo, Charles, Duke de Bas-Lotharing, Luthgard von Luxemburg, Graf von Onof von Holland. Okay, so here's the Dutch route probably. Adeline de Devers, Arnaud de Boulogne the third, Rainier. This is Legend of Zelda music, by the way. Rainier the second de Hainaut, Comte Adelaide Bouillon, Hildegard de Ferrante, Eberhard von Nordgau the third, Adelinda, Richard de Bouillon, Adelaide de Aura, Duche, Adel Brade, Rainier de Hout Longneck. Is this Longneck? Did we finally find Longneck? We'll have to click on this one. Conrad de Auxerre, second Herzog, Ermitrude Waltrade de Vormagau, I believe, Bliven Agorze, Richildes de Arles, Boso the Elder, and Geltrude, Conrad Graf im Argen, Adelaide de Taux, Wallaho, Werner the Fourth de Lauren, Ida de Vormsgau. Oh, great, this isn't over. So, oh, this is a separate video. Walraid the Third de Laurenburg, Barbe von Deckenberg, Count Robert von Vormescue the third, Veldrada de Tolo de Orleans. It's probably moved on to France and then to New Orleans. Count Robert de Esbe the second, Theodorata von Saxon, Adrian von Orleans, Graf for Orleans, Weltrade von Wormsgau de Sue. I'm not sure what that is. Rabat the second, Miss Barbe von Mutzenberg de Denmark. Valrave the second von Laurenberg. Rahad the third de Vries. Catherine de Schwarzenberg? Question mark. Schwarzenborg. This is in 725. Didier de Laurenberg, Nassau, Catherine de Schwartzberg, Helene de Ardenne, Valrave de Laurenberg, Didier the second de Laurenberg, Drew de Kielenberg, Graf van Alpheus the first von Laurenberg, Clodron, Clodon, Clodonde of the Saxons, Dietrich the first Graf von Lauenburg, Dietrich de Alemanni, Berthold von Saxon, Queens of Saxony, Elleswing, Otto Hertog von Quellenberg, Aragonde, Alderic the second, Le Orphelin de, I'm not sure, Alemanni maybe, Isabel de Lomont, Bertold, Nathilde de Tolo, Nantharius von Laurenberg. Thought I went further. Yeah, okay. Desiderius von Verdun, de Tolo, Gondobald, Latinas de Leon, Desideria de Soissons, Duc Latinas de Leon, Sagria de Leon. I don't know if this is Kings of Leon. Count and Saint Audin de Soissons, Agia, Arsclilda de Ai, Afranius, Sagrius of Leones, Clarissa Femina, Siag, Titus Flavius Postumius, Titus the 12th, Flavius Postumius and Valeria. This is in 201. Postumius. Titus Flavius Titianus, Postemia Varia Festus. This is in 145. Marcus Festus Vibia Festus Nacida Paula Sabinus Julius Sabinus of Rome, Titus Flavius Claudius Sulpicius, Titus Flavius the fourth, Titus Titanius prefect, Claudia Capitolina of Rome, Claudia Attica, Marcus Postumius Festus, Vibia Palla de Rome, Titus Vibius Verus, Gordian von Rome, Claudius Ticimus, Claudius, Titus Flavius Sempronius Aquinas, Titus Flavius Sulpicinus, Sulpicia, Sulpicus, Saint Flavia Domatia, Titus Flavius Titanius, Quintus Petilius, Seralius, Flavia Domatia the Younger, Petrius Rufus, Emperor of Rome, Titus Flavius, Marcia Fornila, Marcus Junius, Salinus, Emilia Lepida Minor de Rome, Flavia Domatia Aelane, Titus Flavius Vespianus, Flavius Liberalis de Rome, Cornelia Sina de Rome, Arecina Clementina de Rome, Titus Flavius Sabinus, Lucius Cornelius, Dama de Roma, Caballero de Roma, Sina de Rome. I said Caballero in the last video was farmer. I'm pretty sure it's not farmer, it's rancher, but Juliana de Rome, Asia Sura Mayor, Tartula, not to say that they didn't ranch and farm, but Titus Flavius Petro. Maybe you had a farm with a rancher and a farmer on it. Tertullius de Rome, Titus Pomponius Silius, Cecilia Pilia, Marcus Pilius, Cracia, Tertulia, Titus Popanius, Atticus, Cecilia, Metella, Lucius Caecilius, Metallius, Amelia Lepida, Livia Atticus, Marcus Pompeius, Titus the Third, Quintus Celius, Mertellus, Bale, Barcine Agreades, Marcus Livius Drusus II, Cornelia Letula, Bethides Argetes, Circeria de Macedonia, Amelia Lepida, Quintus Cecilius Metellus, Mamercus Aemilius Lepidus, Lyria Cosea Quintus Cecilius Metellus, Pecephos Agredes, Pethucus in Britain, Weyer in Macedonia, Seius, Caecilius, Silius, Cecilia Minor, into the Lucia Major, Lucius Cecilius Siculus, Cicilus, Caecilia Major, Tullia Minor, Tullius Caecilius Siculus. I wonder if Minor is younger and Major is older sisters. Tullia Major and Tullia. I wonder if that means something. Titus Claudius Siculus. One sec. This is in 472 BC. Quintus Collius Cecilius or Seleucus, Gaius Clodius Seleucius, Chloia Minor, Clolia Minor, or Chloe Minor, Mayor, Clolia Tertiaria or Tertia. I wonder if Tertia's third daughter. Vibrus Clolius Sicilus Clolia Segunda. I wonder if this is second daughter. Or the second. Maybe this is the second, this is the third, the older, the younger. Maras Clolia Silicus, Chloea Prima. Okay, first Chloea, second Chloea, third Chloea. Gaius Clulius Silius, Silusus, Siculus. Gaius, Clulius, Clulius, Dama is lady, they Sisulos, Clulios, et Polia, Gaius Sisulos, Sisulus. This is 750, 780 BC. Marcus Siculus, Siculus. And then this is going to go through the Egyptian pharaohs, through Adam and Eve. Gaius Lulius Siculus, Apollinus Siculus, Siculus, Dama Ania de Susilus, Susilus Ben de Luma, Mari bat Cotinus, Seleucus de Lumas, Azuba bat Asa, Queen of Jutland. I'm not sure if that's Jutland, but Queen of Judea, maybe. King Asa ben Abijah, Azuba bin Shalihi, King Abijah ben Rehoboam, Arsa bint Amihas ha-Naphali, Shilihi ben Jeroboam, Asa bint Abijah, King Rehoboam ben Solomon, Queen Makbat Absalom, Absalom ben David, Abahil ben Eliab, Nama bat Zelek, I'm not sure, amazing. What does it say? King Solomon, Hauna Selek, Ammonite. Oh, this is the Ammonite. Harun ben Nahash, king of Ammonites. King David ben Jesse, Bar Bathsheba bat Eliam ben Ahithophel, Adiel ben Behram, Dama, lady of Geshur, Netsevet bat Adel of Geshur, Jesse ben Obed, Abba, Abali Batsonas, Obed ben Boaz ben Salman, Caballero is rancher ben Beiram, Dama ben Beram, Caballero Sonas, King Elglan ben Balak, ben Boaz ben Salman, Ruth bat Elglan, Rashab of Jericho, Salman ben Nashon, King of the Moabites, Balak ben Dama ben Zippor, Simar ben Yahunas, Nashon ben Aminadab ben Aram, Kia Tasharit, the 18th. Aram ben Hezron, Amenhotep the 4th, Achrek, Kia Tedukepa, Amenhotep the 3rd, Tai de Agurit Nubi, Bia bat Makir ben Manasseh, Makah ben bat Benjamin, Ezron ben Pharez. We did other videos that went up, Pharez up to Adam and Eve. Tutmos the 4th, Akeperene. I believe I did ones that ended at the Pharaohs and other ones that ended at Adam and Eve. I don't know if I have any videos that go from Pharaohs to Adam and Eve. Metimia. Oh no, I do. I do. It's under like a Mary videos. Yuya de Agrit, probably slightly different than these because I don't remember newbies in these. The Thuyu newbie. They just like the internet, you can't control people. Remanpath newbie, people are just gonna travel. Me we menhet merti artamai art Tatama the first, Tutmos the fourth, Akaparene, Mutemia, Tia, Amenhotep the second, Akarene, Pharaoh Tutmos, Hatshep, Hatshepsut, King Mitanni, Shaushtar, Hatshepsut the second, Merite, Merite, Pharaoh Tutmos, Akaparene. This looks like it's going to be Tutmos the second, Pharaoh Hutchput, Dama Mitani, Tutmos the first, Neb Pen Petire, Tatire, Moonfot, Amos, Nefertari. Okay, this is 1613, Sennacherib, Amenhotep, Ahotep the first Senna, Sennacherib Amos, Tetisheri Senna, 1599, Sennacherib, Ahotep the first Amos, Senna. Okay, great. This is doubled. Neterta, Neferupta, Genasena, Maibre, Sheshi von Ixos, Pharaoh Amenemhet the third, Neferhejet the third, Sebek Kemsaf Hatches bint Rehotep the first Pharaoh, 17th dynasty, great royal wife, Nuk Nubkase bint Sobek Kemsaf the second, Senseret the third, Kakar Kemet Neferjerit the second, Senseret the second, Coxfer Kemene Ferhijit the third, Amenemhat the second, Nubkar Khan Meher Meriet Amun. I believe this is where Amen comes from. Sensurat the first, Kepfer Neferu the third, Amenemhat the second, Meher Amun, Neferu the third, Sensurat the first, Kakarg, no, Keperkar, Amenemhat the first, Neferarchenin, Nevhefpatre, Nevtarvire, Metuhotep the fourth, Nofreth, Amenemhat the first, is it the same? That's the same. Nofreth, okay. Like, subscribe, comment, Imi. So this is 2000 BC. We're going back to 4000. Sankara, Mehutep the third, Mehuhotep the second, Nebstare, Neferu the second, Intef the third, Ea, Intef the second, Wald Wahunk, Neferkayeth, Intef the first, Sehertawi, Aktifi, Mehenetopap the first, Tepia, Neferu, first queen of Egypt. Pharaoh Merik Ray of Mer. Pharaoh Keti the 6th. Pharaoh Keti the fifth. I'd imagine there'd be a Pharaoh Keti the fourth. Pharaoh Okte Re Keti the second. The fourth would be up here. Pharaoh Quadichka Re Pepiso. Philae. Pharaoh Nigerka Re. Re, I'm not sure. It's son. Inpout the second, Pharaoh Minere the first, Pharaoh Pepi the first Mere, King, Pharaoh Teti, Queen Input, Queen I the first, King Unas, Shesharat Idu, Shepista, Shepsipta. I wonder if this is anything to do with shepherd. Uh, Jare, Issei of Egypt, King Menkakor, Kalu of Egypt, Queen Kut of Egypt the first, Queen Kenkaus the third of Egypt, King Nephir Kare Kakai of Egypt, Queen Kenkaus the second of Egypt, King Neferfri of Egypt, King Neferkare Kakai of Egypt, King this is the same, it's brother and sister, Queen and King Sahur of Egypt, Meritenbi of Egypt, King and Queen in 2480. Neferheptapes of Egypt, King Userkaf of Egypt, King Menkare of Egypt, Queen Kamerenbi the second. Also, you can zoom in. You can't be in full screen. If you're not in full screen, you can. If you're in full screen on your phone, if you're not in full screen on a computer, I don't think you can do it on a TV, but you can zoom in and out. Um, King Cafe of Egypt, King Cafe, yeah, Queen Pamatherabi the first, Bidi, King Khufu of Egypt, Queen Meritiris the first of Egypt, Pharaoh Seferu, Queen Hetepheres, Queen Hussein, uh, Pharaoh Sniffer, yep, Queen of Fairies, Pharaoh Huni the Smiter, Meresunk, Pharaoh, this is where it's going to go up to the animals, Pharaoh Kaaba, Pharaoh Sekhemket, Nebti, Queen Hetefbenebti, Pharaoh Jojer, Nechgerket, Pharaoh Kitkax Kemwi, Queen Nimatape, Quineris, Pharaoh Sekhenre, or Sekhemib, Perenne, Pharaoh Peripsen. Animals are somewhere here. Pharaoh Ninitcher, Benetcher, Pharaoh Raneb in 2848, Kaichos, Pharaoh Hotep Skmemi and Kankaka. Is this the one that goes down to Chinese? Before I X out of this, I gotta take that route and see if this goes down. I believe the Han Dynasty, which I don't know, we'll see. Horus Bird Pharaoh of Egypt. I believe we went over one of these, but it didn't go through to Adam and Eve. But this is like the Pharaoh of the birds, or taught us about birds, or killed a bird. I don't know. 2900 Ketnith Pharaoh Ka. Okay, and then we're gonna get to bull. Pharaoh Taurus would be bull, like Toro. Here we go. Scorpion 2, King Serket, Scorpio 2 of Egypt, Queen Consort Shesh. Could you imagine if this is a guy like learned how to catch a scorpion or something? 37, 3170 BC. Nesut Ka of Egypt, 3190. Kasha, Queen of Upper Egypt. So this is maybe before Upper and Lower Egypt were united by one of these pharaohs, I believe. Nesut, Queen Consort. Nesut Iri Hor, King of Tark, Consort Pharaon, Pharaon, Pharaon. Okay, here's Nesut Double Falcon. So like great grandpa taught bird, horse bird, was it? Nesut Horus Lion. Nesut Falcon 2. Could you imagine like this is the guy that like killed the first lion or something, like brought him back to this particular tribe, right? Maybe it was happening all over, who knows? Um, who knows when we spread? I mean, you can't stop this stuff. We started spreading like almost immediately after, you're old enough to leave the nest. Nasut Min, Nasut Falcon 1. Here we're gonna skimp on some dates, it looks like, until we get to well, I don't know if these pharaohs are in the um Bible or how they got synced up here. Nasut Dejaret Scorpion the first. Like I didn't put in very many of these, so maybe put in like one of these. Nasut Taurus the second. Once you match up like 4 or 5 generations from you and birth dates and locations, yeah, everything might link up. Nasut Kanid or nothing. A lot of records in Rome area seem to, I don't know, or you gotta speak Latin maybe to see that stuff. Nasut Taurus the first. Maybe there's tons of Latin records that aren't really anywhere that I know how to find on the internet because I'm not typing in Latin search terms. Nasut Ka the first. Maybe they're buried. I don't know. Nasut Hori Ninadi. Maybe some cultures didn't really keep track. All they kept track of was who was their great 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 grand. Take you back to Shaka Zulu or whatever. Nasut Zohor Jeba Hish. Nasut Oris Asathim. Here we go. 2408 BC. I don't know. We were already in 3000s, I feel like. Pathrasim ben Misraim. Yeah, I don't know how accurate this connection here is from Nisut Oris. Azathim to, I mean, this seems a little off now. We're at 2558 Misram ben Ham, and they're relating it back to Ham. Should make sense. The pharaohs, I believe, do relate back to Ham ben Noah, Nahab Mathla bin Marib, or maybe it's all made up. Who knows? Marib ben al Adarmasil, Marib of Nod, Noah ben Lamech. So we could have gone this route to Noah. Naim ben Bat Lamech, Elakim ben Mehujael, Dama Mehujael, Mehujael, Leah bint Yoel, Mehujael ben Arid, Irad. Joel Muhajiel ben Enoch, and Enoch, Bartholomew Bart, Beth ben Cain, Enoch ben Cain, ben Adam, Ada ben Admin, Erod, Enoch ben Cain, ben Adam, Cain ben Adam, Kalima, Lucia bint Adam, Naba ben Adam, Nuaba bin Adam, and Adam and Eve have them at 4004. Location world. All right, hope you're having a great day. Peace out. Take it easy.